I have some new Ferris wheel press inks to swatch. So I'll be swatching on Wrangle instant films. And these are the Wrangle circles also, so I'll be doing that on both. I have my Ferris wheel press ink carriages ready to go for my bottles. I have my fountain pendulum pen rest. This is part of the modular set, it's the other half. And a Skogsy nib holder with a cap. And my dip nib of choice is the Colorverse Aluminium Shuttle. Ferris wheel press has some really beautiful releases, of which I'm very excited, especially this Porcelain Past, which is on theme with my tea themed inks for 2026. And this is going to be looking gorgeous. I am so excited. swatches all dry now. Ferris wheel press, Eightfold Fortune. I really like this shade of red, and the pairing of that shimmer is really lovely. Skies of Uproar. This is such a beautiful shade of blue. I'm not a huge fan of, or collector anyway, of blue inks, but this is really lovely hue, and I actually really like the really gentle gold shimmer that they added to that. Citadel Dust. Again, this is a hue that I'm tremendously fond of. We have kind of a green that leans a little bit yellow and a little bit gray, which is really lovely. And I love the pairing with the kind of rose gold shimmer as well. Ferris wheel press, the Twilight Symphony. A very pleasing indigo leaning purple ink, and we have those kind of accents of blue silver shimmer there as well. You can see especially here. It's also notable that this is Ferris wheel press's first permanent ink that's light fast and water resistant, and I kind of like that they've gone where, as far as I know, no one's gone before, in having a permanent ink that's a very unique color but also that has shimmer, which I really like. I think it's really lovely to have something that's that you can document to keep, and you can do art with and things like that, but it really has that unique Ferris wheel press touch to it. I just submerged this in water completely and left it there for several seconds. And it's holding. I don't see anything, nothing came off, not even on the paper towel. And there's no movement really, so well done. Rose at Dawn. This is a really nice pink that has a little bit of a peach undertone, and the pairing of the gold shimmer is really lovely. I think this is especially a nice color for spring. Harlequin Dream. Here's another very interesting shade that leans to be kind of a, I don't know if this would be considered a dual shader or chromo shader slightly, but it does have that kind of color shifting ink look to it. Again, a lighter indigo that leans purple, and I really like it. Has a very unique look in the writing, the color does. And finally we have Porcelain Past, which is every bit as lovely as I hoped for and anticipated. It's a beautiful chromo shader. What I really am excited about is not just the beautiful shade and the name that is kind of ties in very beautifully with my tea theme for this year, but also the fact that the legibility is excellent. So I'm really excited about that, because Ferris wheel press and other brands as well, especially with light chroma shaders, can have this challenge where it's not quite there for legibility, and this really is, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Thank you for joining me as I swatch these new Ferris wheel press inks. I hope you enjoyed this selection as much as I did. This is perhaps one of my favorite runs of inks, in which I am really enjoying the hues and the tones and the names as well. So I'll see you on the next one. It's all up to you now.